Should I turn on this light? I don't know. Let me. Ooh, that's bright as hell. Damn. Damn, girl. Ooh. Okay, I guess that's okay. Oh,
You would even need to mute in here.
I mean, I don't know. Your mic isn't tripping right now. Usually it's like tripping, but I don't know what you did. It's up to you though.
Oh, it's a different. This
I,
is
I
my phone. I said I don't think you need to mute in here.
oh
Because technically, if you just share your screen, you get a better experience in Discord because there's no delay.
oh. Let's see.
And if they get the. And if they just hear you double, they can just deafen in chat.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't. I just came over here, being here because you created this, and I was like, I might as well use it. I don't know. Oh, I forgot my. Oh, my ring sounds. I. Maybe this is where people come in, and I'm like, if they need to talk, maybe I should do something like that. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's like part of the reason why it's here. You can invite people to speak or some shit.
Malachi, what did you hear? There's nobody here. It's just us. The doors is triple, quadruple locked, honey. Okay. The hoodlums are not getting in. What's up, Suka gang? Sweek, Suki, Suki gang. Guess that's what we gonna call it.
I should put this at the top of this here list.
I should do okay. Let me do my obligatory postings because I do share this with family and friends. Let me cover up my titties.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, every stream since I done started, I sent out text messages. Like at least 10. Let people know what's.
Channel to the top of the server list. What am I?
Let me see. So I need to post this on the streams. Let's see. I'm streaming. We're about to work on the recipe finder front end mentor project. I'm streaming day 66. Did you see I already had a stream today, Acrylic?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a few hours before I woke up.
Yeah. I'm two. Yeah, I just did some theory. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish it today. Maybe I'll finish it by Sunday. I'm not about to rush it. Cause I know if I rush it, it's not gonna get done. It's not gonna get done. It's not. A little bit every day.
Okay.
All right.
I do this thing where I work for like 8 hours in a row.
My God. I remember them days, early 2025, Burnout Central. All right. So now we need to go to new. Oh, let me send this to. Do if you block somebody and you send them a text message, do they still get it?
You can't send someone a text message if you block them on Discord.
No, on your phone.
Oh, I haven't blocked anyone on my phone. I don't even use my regular number.
Oh,
Shit.
I strongly believe in the block and the mute. Oof, those features.
Like
That,
everyone,
amen. Those features right there will change your life.
everyone in like 25 points be using like all the socials instead of using their actual phone number.
Mm.
You're
I
just ancient.
If you're receiving a link from, if you're watching this and I texted you a link to this Discord and you're wondering why I haven't replied to your messages in some weeks, uh, it is what it is, homie. Y'all can find me. Y'all know how to message me. Y'all know how to find me. Specifically, the person with my same name. You know who you are. And I know you watched this. You blocked for a reason on that foolishness. But make sure you like.
Okay.
Make sure you like this video. All right. Let's see.
Alright, seems like I got everything set up. I'm hopping into audience.
All right. Da-da-na-na, da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. All right, so let's get this. Let's begin. I think I posted it in streams, right? Day 2, part 2. Is that the link? UA. Yep. All right. So let's start. Let's begin. So first, if y'all were in our earlier stream, this is from earlier, we learned, what were we doing? We were learning, how to looping objects, and then we learned sets. That was fun. That was very fun. Is the volume okay for y'all? Breeze. All right. So the first thing we gonna do is go to recipes, go to live. We have since prepared ourselves for this exact moment in time and in place. It is time for us to, as we search by name and ingredients. All right. Let's look at that JSON data one more time. Actually, I think I have it posted to the console. Object, object, object. Where was this posted from? Console.log E. That is on line 111. What was I doing? Oh, wrong one. Oh. We're just gonna... for some reason, I just could not wrap my mind around this yesterday. I just could not understand, like, do I really have to... it was the first time... anyway. What are we gonna do? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a new... No. First, I'm going to format this card. We're going to get that card as close to what we want as possible. Then we'll go from there. This is... All right. What's up, David? Okay, so our first objective of the day is to get this card element set up right. We already have certain routes. Low-key, I think you should try Helix. Oop. He said try Helix or else. Will also serve to get you familiar with Unix commands. Very true. Very true. There's a lot of things that I need. I need to make a and the terminal in general. That's true. I can do terminal things. See? Terminal things. Uh, uh. Thank you, Satoshi Nakamoto. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We gotta get this card right, y'all. This card gotta get right. So this is what the card is supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this. Right? So we can see we're almost there, but not there at all. So number one, this has a little bit more padding on it. So why don't we, let's go to the style.css. Where did we put all of this stuff? Think that's the recipe filters, and we got recipe card. Let's see the image width 100%. That's weird. What's wrong? Oh, that worked. I think learning a new editor at the same time is a recipe for disaster. Okay, and then we got a border radius. We got a border radius of it's not 1 rem, it is 10 pixels. That's better. All right. Then I think this is, let me see. We need what this is text preset 5. Title of food. And I think that needs to be, that is text preset 5. But I think this whole container itself needs a little bit more padding. Maybe, I think the padding is 0.5 room. So why don't we add that to the, to the, um, we got the button down there. So we need, we're gonna do recipe card info. So we got recipe card info. And in that recipe card info, we have H3, which we need to give an ID of title. You're gonna say ID. Oh, hell no, no, stop. Is that how the, let's see what the JSON data. The JSON data says the title, then we got image. Okay, so I'm gonna match it to that. There's an ID of 4. ID of 4. But we got title, image. Okay. Let's just fix this right now. Yeah, we just gonna say, I guess, yeah, recipe image is fine. Title is cool. Let's just go with recipe title. Maybe, but I sent him a guide specifically to match his VS Code workflow in server. Well, I mean, his whole workflow will be different from VS Code. What's up, NATO? All right. Oh. All right. So let's see. What's up, NATO? All right. So got title of the food, recipe card info. Recipe card info. So we got the H3. So let's target that H3. Well, actually, let's add the padding. Padding. Let's do 0.4 gram. Okay, so that'll give it a little bit more space. I actually want to attack that button real fast. It is full width, and it, okay, so we need 48. And it needs to be, the corner radius is serious. Border radius, let's go with 50%. Ooh, no. 10%. What that look like? Oh Lord. 1, 2 rim. That's good. That's good. That's not bad. Oh. Close that window. I got some nosy ass neighbors. My God. Oh my God. So I think it's the recipe card info. Dot recipe card info. Can I do that? Border radius. No, border 1 pixel solid blue. Oh, that did not work. That did not work. So maybe all I have to do is this. Oh, look at me. I'm a smarty pants. I know things. Let's give this a display flex. Let's do flex correction. Column. Let's give this a gap of 1 gram. We're getting close to the Figma file, but let me see. The height is 554. Is don't you have a system to allow outside extensions? What's up, internet? How you doing, internet? All right, let's see. So we got that, but then we need to edit this. Um. Uh. Oh, we need some padding on these containers. My goodness. Hold on, what is this? Is that the cook time? Instead of calling that cook time, I should call that cook information. wonder if I were to say tell the children to be a width of 50% with a no, that's not gonna work. All right. Oh, it's prep time. Use the hell out of me. And each one of these are in their divs. I could say these probably need to be changed to ID. And then we'll say the divs. I rarely ever target the div itself. I should give this a class of cook information item. I've never tried lazy git. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's the one thing the one thing I the first time I heard about it is when you talked about it yesterday, NATO. Um, maybe we need like a slight gap. Let's do a gap of 0.3 gram. Yeah, that's a little bit better. But that, mm, and then let's just go ahead and change that HTML. So that should be cook. We're just gonna say cook 0 minute, and then we're gonna say servings 2. No, prep. Yeah, prep 10 minute, and then servings 2, something like that. So it looks closer to what we want. And then let's just get this out of the way. And I really feel like that's a little bit too big. At 1440. Because it's only gonna show, I think it only shows at tablet. Well, if you don't let me look at the design again. No, at 1440 is this. So that's okay. So that's the only time we'll ever have to. Is at 1440. Can we make this? Thank you. My goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Actually, that don't look bad. That don't look bad. That's not bad. Yeah. It's a little bit like right here. I don't like that. I wonder, can I add more margin? Before I add this margin, let's just go ahead and try to go back to the recipe info. Let's add I think that's okay. I don't need to be picky about it. Yeah. Yeah. You. You. So now I think okay, so we got our card. Let's how did we got our card? Recipe card. Okay, recipe image. I was like, where did I put the info for this? So let's begin our trek into HTML templates. I'm gonna do something where let's go with a new file, templates.html. I'm assuming I need to do this. Add a script. Oops. Add a script at the bottom. We are going to do script.js. We're going to put a template right here. Oops. Let's say template with a hard template. And we're going to put all that up in there. And boop. All right. Ooh. All right. So let's take this step by step by step. Step by step. Step by step. Why is that still there? Why are you still there? Because the recipe card grid is there, but you shouldn't be there. Recipe. Oh. Okay. Okay. So now, also we need to fix this so that because as they type, there might not be a card that shows up. So we need to make sure that it has a certain height to it. But we'll get there. So we're in our script.js. That's our JSON data. And this is going to be our card template. So we need a reference to the card container. We need a reference to the card template. So let's see. So we're going to say const card container equal document dot what was it called? Okay, let's go right here. Recipe card grid. I think I already added styling, so we're gonna have to call it recipe card grid. Damn it. Actually, no, I can do an ID of recipe card grid, right? I don't know if that's not good practice, but recipe card grid. All right. All right. Dot get element by ID. Recipe card grid. And we're going to check all along the way, make sure this is right. Card container. Go to our console. We got the card container. It's right there. Nice. Beautiful. Now we need to get a reference to the card template. So we are going to say const card template equal document dot get element by ID. And we are going to say, what do we call it? It is called the card template. So is that, hold on, double check. Card, the ID is card template. The ID is card template. All right, so the ID is card template. Card template. All right. So we have a reference to the container, and we have a reference to the card. And I think now we need to clone the card. Is that what I did last time? Card. Let me see. I'm gonna cheat. We gotta cheat. Open recent JavaScript sandbox. Let's see. How do we do this? So what we did was we got the card instance. Okay, no. We got the card. Okay, and then we did const card instance equals card template. Okay, I'm just gonna copy all of this because I don't want to have to go back and forth. We're just gonna copy all of this. We're gonna go back to our recipe finder. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, so instance of, all right. And so what I want to do now is, I think I got it to where, let's see. This is the event listener for the click. So every time it clicks, it needs to search through name and ingredient. Searches through name and ingredient. All right, so it searches through name and ingredient as we click, as we input. Okay, searches through name and ingredient as we input characters. We need a function. So every time we click, we want to run a function that will search, and then populate. So we need to do hello, what's up, Rowan? All right, so my idea is that we type into the input and then it begins to populate. So we need something that's going to search through the ingredients. So can I do CLG? Did I name it data? When I was losing my mind? Hold on. I'm about to just keep the stream on while I do some work. After about an hour-ish, I'm gonna watch a show. All right. Do your thing. Oh, okay. Oh. I was wondering what was going on. Oh no. All right, so CLG data. And in that data, we are checking, I don't know if y'all want to get a better look at this right here. But we're going to be going through this data. And we're going to search by name, which is title. Okay, so we're just gonna start scaffolding out this function. So we're gonna say function search data, and we're gonna search the titles, which means we need for each one, we need the main array, then we need object, and then we need title. What's up, J-Mac? Object title, and then we need to search through ingredients. So the crap. So we open this up and then we have the ingredient list. And the ingredient list is an array. let's do it. So I've been staring at ARM ASMR for past hour. What is ARM? What is ARM ASMR? So many new things on the internet. So the next thing we need to do is, so we want the data. We already got the data. Let's just close. Data is right there. So we got our data. So we need to search the titles. We need to, let me think. How did I do it right here? Okay. I think as it searches the data, I wanted to delete the current cards. Are you only doing front end, or are you also learning back end at the same time? So I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. Let's just get it working first, and then we'll refine it. Let's just get the cards populated. Let's start with data dot for each TLG E. And then we'll do search data. All right, cool. So we got all of that. That's cool. So we got all of that. So data. So we got our data dot for each, and just so people will leave me alone, because yesterday people were making fun of me because I did this. We're gonna say, we're gonna say recipe. Okay, so when we get the recipe, if yeah, if we want to see if the that what we're typing is in. So let's just put input. We want to make sure that whatever we're putting right here is in there. So we are going to say if all right, have a good one, David. We're gonna say for each if recipe, and the recipe should be the entire object. If recipe dot title dot, how do we check for a substring? Check for a substring in JavaScript. It's prototype dot substring. Check if string contains. I could have sworn I just did this. Oh, string that includes. Okay, I didn't know if I could use includes. I can use includes on an array too. Okay, all right. That title that includes input or recipe dot. I hope this is right. If recipe dot title includes input or recipe dot ingredients. Hold on, let me think about this. All right, cool. So if either one of those is true, we're gonna say, let's just for now do CLG recipe. All right, let's see what happens. Let's put Apple. Okay, well then let's do BANANA. Really? Nothing? Oh, what am I doing? All right. Okay. Well, let's just work with title first since we're having issues. We're just gonna work with title. We just wanna. Okay. So let's go with title. So we did search data function search data banana. Why don't we just put banana right there? And then just do, yeah, it don't matter. Ooh. Hmm. This is very odd. Why is not this working? Hmm. Hmm. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. Is it because it's a sync? If that's the case, then I have made a fatal mistake. Doesn't even get to this. Maybe because it's a lowercase? Oh, it is because it's a lowercase. Ain't that something? Can I say that to... Can I say... I wonder, can I say... Okay, let's put this input back. Let's keep that. Includes banana. Let's take that out. That includes input. And what if we say console.log recipe.title.to lower case? I think that's it. Oh, oops. All right. So yeah, that's how we going. Oh Lord. Okay. That's what I just did. I do not want to use a regular expression. Yeah, okay. So that's the same thing. Um, all right, so that should work. All right, so we got banana oat cakes. Do we have anything that has apple? Nope. Soup. Yep, we got a soup. Let's see, what else do we have? Do we have a yogurt? Can I do this? Mm-mm. Okay, that's what I needed to do. I should have did that at the beginning. Um, apple, no. Pancake. I think if I just press pancake. Yeah, pancake. All right. So we got that working. Uh, the next part would be recipe, that 2 lowercase. We want to say or recipe dot ingredients dot can I do 2 lowercase dot includes input dot 2 lowercase. Yeah, ingredients. Yeah, I imagine so. I wonder, can I do something like this? Can I do destructuring inside? Hmm. Okay, there's gonna be a couple things I'm gonna have to do. So why don't we... All right. I'm on the right track. All right, so first, when I get recipe, I do want the const title to equal recipe dot title. Let's just go ahead and do that. And then we have const const ingredients equal equal what can I do? Yeah. I can do ingredients dot map. Stop. Map. Element. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I could just do element dot 2 lowercase. And that should be good enough. I think. Did I even need... Hmm. Oh. Title dot includes input. Pancake. Yogurt. All right, so we got that. All right, let's take a short break. Uh, uh, do we have any questions? Any questions in the chat, or y'all just chilling and coding with me and watching stuff? I think I might reward myself with playing a video game tonight or something. I don't know. I need to do something. What you, NATO, what are you coding and acrylic? Oh, I forgot we were in the thing, acrylia. I forgot we were. Dang, we in here. We in the stage thing. Forgot all about that. What is what is OPRS? What are you coding NATO and what are you coding acrylia? Mm. Check my phone. Odin projects. Nice. Oh yeah, we are doing a similar Odin project. Boy, I'm coding, man. Come There's a there's a clamp calculator. I didn't know that. What the somebody? What am I talking about? Everything's been made already. I should have known. That is clever. Are you using AI to build this? No, sir. No, Bruce Wayne 1609. I am not using AI. This is all natural, all 100% grown code. We make sure we don't use any pesticides. Only fresh, natural spring water from the Fiji Mountains. I don't think that's a spring. I'm not sure, but either way, we make it work. Um, if you're just joining us, we are coding a recipe finder website. I do 2 streams a day from time to time. Earlier today, we did a theory stream where we learn new JavaScript. I'm taking a very hard and fast-paced C++ class. Feels like hell initially because linked list is the key to passing this class while also understanding why your compiler yells at you. Oh, I think every day I don't do C++, I'm blessed. But every day I don't learn C++, I'm missing out. The first ever programming book I got was a C++ game development book. Oh shit, well then go for it. Shit, do your thing, homie. I'm rooting for you from the sidelines. You know, it's like professional hockey. On the topic of linked lists, we should get into Code Wars. Ooh, 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 oh, Code Wars. Oh, can we do a code sit? You know, why gotta be a war? Why it always has to be war? Why not love? Why not code love? Right? Right, Malachi? Code love. Right, Malachi? Code love. You know what I mean? You like that? You like that, don't you? You like cold love, right? Right, Malachi? Let me see your teeth. Boop. Let me see your teeth. Boop. Let me see your teeth. Boop, boop. All right. Because you compete against countries. Oh, direct.exe underscore music. Don't start that shit. Do not start that shit. So from what because the combination of the things that you just typed lets me know that are you in college? You better leave Chat GPT alone and use it more responsibly. It is hard, but once you get into the habit of not using it, it'll be better. It's way better if you struggle. I'm pretty sure you're struggling and then using Chat GPT, or like you know that, or it's maybe it's irritating you a little bit, and sometimes you just fall into the Chat GPT and you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna type it into Chat GPT. Is it something like that? Either way, what is it? What are you doing? It can get really easy to outsource your thinking to an LLM if you already have a hard time procrastinating and focusing. I have severe ADHD, and I went through a struggle. To learn anything is to struggle through it. I don't know if y'all all know this. Y'all know I'm diagnosed with ADHD. Like, I used to take medicine. I have to do I have a routine that I do every day to keep me right. Like, I have a special place. Like, before stream, I always fix my bed. I have I have two different like things for ADHD. Getting baskets for your room helps. You get baskets. So I have a baskets for like face stuff. I have an area for my clothes. I have one hamper for dirty clothes and one hamper for like um towels. So hold on. Okay, he just did the Rick music respond? No, he didn't respond yet. Stop using. Yeah, I got build errors and said something like, I'm doing this X way. I have a suspicion that it is because the test cases are expecting Y. I think I should do Z thoughts. I don't. Is that bad? Is that necessarily? I don't think. I don't like to say if it's bad or good, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know direct. But I think at the end of the day, yeah, and I had to learn that on my own after years and years and years and years of struggle. Okay? And I have a friend, and plus you have to let down your own ego when you have ADHD and listen to others. Like, I have a friend, he still suffers from ADHD. If you're watching this, you know who you are, and you know you have problems compartmentalizing. And so I have problems too. They're not gonna know who you are, so I don't want to think, you know. But anyway, yeah, man. Compartmentalize. Take the time out. Love yourself. Take the time out and love on you. And compartmentalize. Get you some boxes and stuff. Get you, at the dollar store, they have little cheap plastic containers, okay? And you just say, this container is just for this container is for this container is for this, right? This is where the shoes go, this is where the clothes go. Boxes. This is where the clothes go. Hell yeah. I'm telling y'all. This is where this is. This is where that is. This is where this is. This is my drawer filled with pens. These are my. Just figure it out. You'll get to it. Direct did not. Okay, yeah, he did. I don't know what to think about that direct, but I know if you feel like you're cheating yourself, then that's when you know you're doing something wrong. People know I stay on it for real. Okay. All right, so we are very close to populating these cards. So I think I got the function down, but now we need to create the actual card itself. So part of the reason I initially started using AI is because I wanted to speed run my general eds and have time to find friends plus join clubs related to stuff like robotics, cosplay, and game dev. Number one, I don't know if I'm even gonna comment on that on stream. I don't even know what to say to that because there were. It sounds like you just have an issue with time management, and time management is a skill that a lot of people do not invest in. A lot of people invest stat points into scrolling. I'm only 20 years old, so there is much for me to navigate through. What has worked for me has been journaling, practicing, building up spiritual cultivation, and taking care of my mental health. That's good. Love to hear that. Yay. What's up, bro? So glad seeing another brother programming. The Bruce Sales. I don't know if you're in here, the Bruce Sales. But what's good, homie? What's good? I started a Google Doc in which I type a short paragraph describing how well my day went and the things I want to do, plus what time I did stuff. Can you give me some advice to in this tech or programming stuff? What do you want to know, FYH? Before I even get started back on my, because I'm about to spend. This is true. Time management and prioritization is huge. I still struggle with it myself. It takes practice. And you have to allow yourself to mess up in the beginning. That's the problem. A lot of people don't know you will fuck up in the beginning. And I think we have a visual representation of me fucking up. Let me show you me fucking up. And it's gonna take you some months to get right. That's the thing. That's another thing that people. It's gonna take you some time to get right. So look, if we go right here, hold on. This is a good representation of how things progress over time. Like you make a decision to do something, right? And then it gets rocky. It's really rocky, and then slowly but surely things begin to fill out. Okay, you have the rocky onboarding phase, and then you have the okay, things are now all I have to do is make sure I'm doing it every day. This is the I'm fighting for my goddamn life phase. I'm fighting. I want to be consistent, but it is hard. Help, help. And then you're like, you give up a little bit. You see that one week I didn't even, man, that was this week right here. Depression, depression. And then, you make a decision. Bam, you on it. So just let yourself go through that rocky, shitty stage. And don't be mad at yourself. The rocky, shitty stage is the test. Because eventually you'll get to this stage where everything is okay. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. That is true. Time management is really refreshing to hear some wise perspectives on neurodivergence. Persistence is key. Part of the reason I procrastinate is because I expect a breakthrough in 5 seconds, but I have to get used to boring moments when I'm confused and just focus on doing one small thing at a time. Direct, you sound like a person who has always, you are a Sasuke. You have natural talent. You never really had to try that hard in academia. It just came to you. You don't know the struggle. And you haven't, and that produces a kind of lazy intelligence. And so you are offshoring some of your mental tasks. And you're not even doing things at your full potential. So you, because you have spent most of your life being smart and not having to try that fucking hard, are going to have a hell of a time actually learning how to study hard. I think. I could be wrong. So, yeah, gifted kids get stunted later if you don't start. So now that you realize this, now's the time to actually learn how to work hard. I was one of those kids that did not have to try. Okay? But I promise you, when you have a gifted mind plus hard work, but I know somebody who has worked hard, who has been a mentor to me since I was a teenager. He didn't have that. He'll even openly say he doesn't have that natural intelligence. He is now an attorney making over 220K a year. Okay. So hard work. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I started hiding my homework in 3rd grade because the school was on the west side of Chicago and they didn't challenge me at all. I was helping my sister with her 4th grade math. Yeah. What are you working on right now? No means which stack or current status. It's all HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Hold on. I'm gonna get started on this code again because it's time. Because we're really close to getting our cards populated. All right, so let's do this. And if you're here, make sure you subscribe. Don't make me start. I'll beg. How long are you in this tech? You can go to my GitHub and you can check. All right. So let's check this. So let me see. So let's just test this one more time. So we got bean. So if we type in bean, but it only posts one at a time. I want to find something that I think both of these have chickpeas in them. Mediterranean chickpea. What about the veggie, the veggie bowl? Power. I think that has chickpeas in it. Yeah, this has chickpeas in it. So cost ingredients equal recipe.ingredients.map, but it's only posting one. I think it's because that's weird. It's only printing one, but there should be two. I almost skipped first grade, but I wasn't allowed in the district at the time. I wonder, does it ever get to this part? And it did hello 8 times. Okay, so if I do search data, or what if I put in berry? Hold on 1 second. Gotta figure out. The hell? Okay, let's just try ingredients. All right. Let's just try ingredients. So we had berry. Hold on. This should be working. Berry. That's what I don't understand. Because they all, like, two of them should have chickpeas. And for some reason, it's not working. And ingredients. Okay. So we're starting to. Okay. That can't be right. The yogurt definitely. Oh, it has berries. But it doesn't say berries. Quinoa. Ingredients. Chickpeas. Chickpeas. Alright, let's focus on that. So the lentil and spinach soup, quinoa power bowl, and a Mediterranean chickpea salad. Mediterranean. Ingredients. Chickpeas. Yeah. It's crazy. It's all coming back false. But that's not true. We know that's not true. I see. So that includes. some. Okay, so then I could do if ingredients dot includes that includes nah. So we're gonna do some. Damn, we got it. All right, cool, 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 cool. And if we type in BERIS, chick, cheese. All right. What about? Looks like all of these. The lentil and spinach soup looks like it has. Yeah, the lentil and spinach soup looks like it has. Okay, well, why don't I something more generic, like salt? Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. Don't. No backseat programming. None of that. All right. So we got that down. So now we can start building our cards. All right. Okay. Well, actually, I need to put this back in there. Pepper, bear, oop, bear, yogurt, salt, pepper. Ooh, what about sugar? Sugar. None of them contain sugar? What about tomato? Oh, look at that. All right, so we got that together. So now we need to build a, got our data down for each. Let's just remove all of this. All right, so let's see. Let's go with function card builder. And in our card builder, we need, of course, we got the card container. So we're gonna, at the very end, append the card to the container. We're gonna pass in the recipe info. And the recipe info, what we need, what we're gonna need is, because what does the, hold on, let me look. So we need the image, card image. We need the card title. We also need whatever this is. Let's go look into the data. So that's the overview. So we need the overview. Okay, so we need the overview. And we need servings, prep time, cook time. Servings, prep time, cook time. All right. So we got our card template. So now we need to make a clone, which I forgot how to do. So we're gonna say const. Okay, yeah, const card. Let's see, recipe card instance equal. How do you do it? Card template content clone. No, true. Card template content dot content dot stop it dot clone node true. I think that's how we do it. Yeah, card template. This is the card template. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is get the information, and we need to get the recipe card. So let's see how I did that. So I did card instance dot, yeah, okay, so all we have to do is query select. So why don't I pull the template over here. So I need the recipe card image equals recipe card instance dot get element by ID recipe image. Oh, recipe image. All right, now we need the card title. Recipe card title equals recipe card instance dot, where did I put the title? Title. Hold on, what? Oh, don't tell me I messed this up. Which card is, I copied the wrong card. My heart. Dang. No. No. Oh. I wish I could just do control whatever on a specific damn. I gotta do this all over again. What? I wonder. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I've never done this before. Let's see. Okay, so on this one, I don't have to. Dang, man. I'm gonna have to rebuild this. All right, let's look at our style.css. So we got the recipe card grid. That's not a problem. We got the recipe card. Oh man. All right. All right. Let's just do this over. So we got div dot recipe card. Then inside there we have a dot recipe card image container. And in there we have the recipe image. We'll just say, yeah, dot recipe image, or better, image ID recipe image and class recipe image. Always messing up, man. And then we have the recipe card info, which is a class. We have dot recipe card info. So nested CSS coming to the rescue. Then we have our dot cook information. Then we have the I think we have dot cook information item times 3. Okay, and then we have a button. But I don't think the button is inside. No, the button is outside. We have a button that just says view recipe. Okay, and then why don't I, is it in template? then we have to let's see. Okay, so we got that, and then each item. Let's say we have the dot recipe card title. Yeah, for now. Yeah, just for now. Recipe card title. I think he just farted. I think the dog just farted. What the hell? Did you just fart? Gross. Got recipe card overview. I think. Alright, so now we just need to add the classes. No, I'm not picking you up. I'm not, because I got things to do. Text preset 5. And then the items are text preset. Text preset 9. We're just gonna say text preset 9. This is probably better. It's probably better that I went in and did this. And then in each one of these, we need an image tag. And we need a P tag with IDs. This is going to be serving prep time. Cook time. I should have did it like that. Prep time, cook time. And in there, we're gonna put servings, like that. Prep time, prep, like that. And then we're gonna put cook, like that. Y'all don't know what I'm doing. I've messed up on my I accidentally deleted the first template, so now I gotta redo it. But I'm glad I have to redo it because it looks way better. Like the organization of it. Your serving ID. Oops. And the source for this one is icon servings. All right. And so I'll just put some filler text. This is spelled incorrectly. servings, prep time, cook time. Give this an ID of title. This is the ID of overview. All right. I think we're good. And I guess to test this, I'll take this whole thing and put it first. Let me go live on the recipes page. All right. And then I'll put this in the recipes grid. Let's hope for the best. Okay. Not bad. We're close. It's just missing some things, and that's okay. We're going to figure that out in a second. But for now, why don't we try to... Why don't we... Assets, images, put that there. All right. And then we say for the title... Oh, no. I shouldn't have... Yeah, I could change that to a H3. H3 title. Title of recipe. And I think it was a class of text preset. Was it 5? Yeah, it was 5. All right. Why is this centered like that? Weird. And then this isn't going all the way up. Now I gotta fix stuff again. Alright. So let's go to our style. Gotta fix stuff again. Because I messed up. But it's okay. It's gonna be better the second time. Recipe card info. Let's give that a border. 1 pixel solid blue. All right. Why does that look like that? Why is it centered like that? That's what we gotta find out. Is that template from Figma? Where you get the templates from that you're following? Is it based off of a course? No, it's not based off of a course. I'll tell you. I say this every stream. You go to Front End Mentor. They got challenges. These challenges are not tutorials. They give you a brief. Okay, they give you what the design is supposed to look like. Right? And then they tell you the functionality and you just build it. It is not in any way a tutorial. So yeah, you got to build all this stuff. Frontendmentor.io. All right. So let me think, man. Why is this like this? Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. Border, 1 pixel, solid red. Use. I'm glad you retracted that image, that message. Chill out, brother. That's not the problem. and you gotta don't backseat program. You gotta let it happen. Usually things work themselves out. You know, um we're 67 things in, 67 episodes in, so episodes, streams, and understand that I am redoing something that I already did. All right, so that's that. And then we got our padding. I do not want to. So that was it. That was the thing. Yeah, so that's better. All right. And then the padding looks better. Justification. I want to do space between. So that pushes all of that. Yeah, that's way better. Do you have a 9 to 5 and do this at nights? Have you done the Odin project? I have tried the Odin project. I am currently unemployed. And I do this twice a day. So in the morning, usually some of the streams we do morning and evening. And if I don't do morning and evening, I do afternoon and evening. And if I don't do that, then I do one long one in the afternoon. But however, when I did have a job, uh, my schedule was I would work, come home, exercise, and then study until I went to sleep. So that's that. All right. So we need to go back to recipes and we need to put something in this. Instead of having an overview, we can do P overview, and that will be a class of, all right. Text preset 9, and then we'll just copy this right here just to see what it looks like. All right, so we got our card back. I finished the Odin project, HTML and CSS, and now just making sites like you are. I'm saving most of the JavaScript once I get really fluent with those two. What you mean? You what do you mean? What do you mean you're saving most of JavaScript once you get really fluent with those two? HTML and CSS? What you mean? All right. So we got all that. All of that is working. All that is working. So we fixed our card. It's looking okay. Let's go back into our style. Let's delete this, this, this. All right. All right, we looking good. Like not dicing deep. Nah, why? Hold on, what? You better dive deep. Hold up, hold up. You finished the Odin project. Oh, you finished the Odin project's HTML and CSS part. I thought you meant you finished the Odin project. You better start diving into JavaScript. Boy, if you don't start diving into JavaScript and stop being scared, of the JavaScript, homie. Don't be scared. You scared. You scared, man. Embrace your fears. Yes. Don't spend. I have a friend who spent too much time on CSS and he regrets it. I at most dedicated a month solely to CSS. You'll learn more CSS after that just by making sites. And as I was learning CSS, I was making stuff. So, you know, it's up to you. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I support you either way. I want you to succeed. I want you to have monies. I want you to have the money on. All right. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. And okay. So we're good. All right. Not scared, but as I'm doing lots of styling on pages, I feel like I'm not fluent. Haha, I started December 10th on this journey. I feel you though. Boy, if you don't, yeah, so start that JavaScript. You heard what I said. I meant what I said the first time. I was just trying to be nice to you. You better start JavaScript. JavaScript is the thing that ends this. JavaScript will be the deciding factor, I think. I don't know. Once you learn the box, I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. Do your thing. As long as you're learning. As long as you're doing it every day. Just, everybody tries to give advice. I just try to give you advice, but really, you'll get there when it's time. You'll learn how you want to learn. All right. If y'all are in here, this is my shameless plug. Please join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. And I'll show some cleavage. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Subscribe. I know how y'all do. You see a stream. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Welcome, Rowan. Rowan has a cool hairstyle. We have a great stream. It's an awesome stream. It's the best stream. Who is that? Clamp calculator comes in clutch. I imagine it does. I wish I would have known that was a thing, so I wouldn't have had to guess so much. I love seeing the text slowly like get smaller or like, adjust responsively to the screen width without all that bam, bam, bam like a gunshot. Let's see. So yeah, man, join the Discord. We got a lot of people here. This person is showing their body. I don't know why. We got a lot of people here, man. It's only growing, and you'll have a fun time. It's great. We're supposed to be watching One Piece tomorrow in the Discord. So if you want to join the anime stuff, and we have a lot of stuff for beginners, and a lot of people up in there are beginners, and you'll be learning with other people. And then there's a lot of professionals in there, so it's a good time, man. I recommend it. You'll have a great time. You will, I promise you. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. I haven't watched One Piece since Dressrosa arc. That's what they said. That's what they said yesterday. Octavian. Finished some homework. I joined the Discord as well. I'm going to go and stay up a little late to reward myself and watch a show. What you gonna watch? What are you gonna watch? All right. So now what we need to do is go back to our JavaScript. We have our template. Hell yeah, watch your show, homie. Watch your show. Watch your show. Watch your show. All right. All right. So now we need to plug in these things. I love One Punch Man. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say about One Punch Man. I'm enjoying myself. Good luck, Rowan. Thanks for joining the Discord. I'll see you later. Thank you. I like One Punch Man. I'm okay with the new season because I wasn't expecting heavy animation from that show anyway. I was not. I just wasn't. Okay? Like, I don't watch that show for the animation. I watch it because I find it kind of funny. So, but to each their own, whatever. Um, Recipe card image, recipe info, get element by ID. So we got the recipe card image. We need the recipe card title. So we need the recipe card title equal recipe card instance dot get element by ID. Sometimes I'm okay with filler. I'm actually no, I'm not. What am I talking? Well, I don't know. I don't necessarily care. Sometimes I can't tell what's filler. I can be kind of slow sometimes. I can't tell what's filler. I'm just like, I guess I'm just watching this shit. I'm here for the experience. But somebody did introduce me to Bleach, and I'm glad that he skipped the filler. But we did have fun watching it. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. Recipe card title. Then we have the overview. So we have recipe card overview equals recipe card instance dot get element by ID. And that is going to be our overview. Okay. Then we need our servings. So we need recipe card servings equal recipe card instance dot get element by ID servings. Then we have our prep time recipe. Recipe card instance dot get element by ID prep. Y'all know what video game I was addicted to, and I had to pull myself away from it so I can actually start studying. Final Fantasy 7. What's the second one? Rebirth? The one that recently is it Rebirth? That game is fun. I had fun. Lots of fun. Recipe card time equal recipe card instance dot get element by ID cook time. All right, so we got our image, we got our title, we got all the things. Okay, and then we don't need to append the card to the container yet. We need to say, okay, so this is the recipe info. We're gonna say, I'm gonna put it under here. So once we get the recipe card image in the data.json, we want the recipe card image. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, we want the log. Dang. We gotta decide between large and small. Ain't that some BS? Lord. Let's just use the large one. Dang, that's even more work. Actually, window dot enter dot screen. Actually, we don't have to do window. We can just do screen dot width greater than, let's just say 1400. Recipe card image dot source equals oh, hold on, I did that backwards. Recipe, okay, hold on, whoa. Recipe card image dot source equals screen dot width greater than 1400, then we will say it is recipe info dot let's see how this is structured. How was I accessing them right there? Recipe dot image dot large, or recipe info dot image dot small. That's how we gonna do that. Under here, we're gonna say recipe recipe card title dot, is it text content? Text content. Yeah, it should be text content. Text content equal recipe info dot title. All right. Okay. Yeah, recipe info dot title. All right. And we have recipe card overview dot text content equal recipe info dot, I think it's just called overview. All right. Then we have recipe card servings equal recipe card recipe info dot, we're gonna say plus equal because it already has plus equal recipe. And let's do something like this because I want it to have a space. Recipe card info dot recipe card info dot, where are we? Servings. All right. I think that'll add a space to it. I want it to be the same for these. dot text content. Recipe card prep time dot text content plus equal recipe card instance dot recipe info. Time to write a quick readme. Hell yeah. Plus equal recipe info dot prep minutes. Right? Dot prep minutes. Prep minutes, capital M. Alright. Then recipe hard cook time. No, that was cook time. That was prep time. Okay, cook time. Dot text content equal recipe card info. Oh, my bad. Plus equal recipe card. Cook minutes. Cook minutes. We don't need instructions yet. We need, and then we need to append the card to the container. So then we say card container dot append child recipe card instance. Recipe card instance. Oh, I am just going to sit back for a second because I already know that some of this might not work. So I am just going to take a breather. Nice. Speaking of, I'm glad you said that. All right, we have get pushed. I'm glad you said that. Oh, we got our green square. We got our green square. We got our green square. How many commits have I done this year? How many commits have I done this year? Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. If you're here, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, baby. And then we will do a join the Discord. How do you want it? I think at 170 in 2026. Oh. It says I've done 23 commits and 6 repos. Dog break. Actually, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. My eyes feel weird.
that hurt. Oh, got my titties all out. You got my titties all out, Malachi. I can't be doing all that. This is not only developers, only per. Yeah, be right back. 10 minutes. Go outside. Whew. Outside. All right. Come on, Malachi. Let's go. Come on. Good break.
All right, let's see what happened while I was gone. Small issue though. What's up, Jay Barda? All right, let's. So I think now the. I know this. Let me just let's. I'm gonna just have to press it. Just do it. Just do it. It's okay. Just make it work. All right. It's okay, Chris. It's okay, Chris. Even if it doesn't work. Hmm. Oops. It's become very quiet now. Oh, I'm not used to that quiet. Uh, Alright. Let's try this again. For some reason, when I go into inspect element, my variables and my script aren't popping up. Why is that? That's the variables in this script are not popping up. But why? Did something happen? Ah, that's weird. Anybody ever experienced this? Like, I open this, but none of my variables are here. None of my variables are in the... Hmm. Hmm. I see. Oh. Oh my goodness. It worked, y'all. It worked, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So if we do salt. Oh, look at it. It worked. Yay. Oh my goodness. Now what we do is the big test. So we got to put the search data inside of this. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. So I think we can let's go ahead and I'm your favorite Chinese influencer. Thank you. Oh. All right, that worked. So oh wow, beautiful. So it shows all of them. But then if I go and I say like yogurt, look at that. Chick peas. Yeah. Avocado. Yeah. Tomato. Finally. Listen, a week worth of studying array. Like I didn't hold on. I didn't even use filter. That's crazy. I used map, but I didn't even use what I studied hard for. Hey, internet. I'm happy. We just now the next step is just to get Max these working with them. Malachi is like, yay, yay, we did it, guys. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm gonna play around with this now. I'm gonna enjoy this. All that stuff I did just to do this.
Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Respect it. Respect it. You want, oh, you want a little salad? You want a little, okay, you want something sweet? Oh, okay. You want something sweet? Okay. All right. You know, you want maybe olive? Something got olives in it? They all got olives in it? What about oil? Oh, that's not one. Lemon? Oh, lemon. Yeah. What about berries? We love a good berry. You know, the black of the berry. What if we type in black? Wait. What if we type in garlic? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. This is the first time I ever done something like this, and it worked. Oh. First, I want to thank my manager. I want to thank the academy. I want to thank my team for always being behind me. Oh, man. Hell yeah. It works. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Do what for the 10 points? Oh, I realized I don't have my files for the blog preview card from before, so I wanted to complete it. I need to restart from the beginning. It's real easy, right? You can do that. Oh my goodness. Now the project is easy from here. Completely easy from here. Crazy. This was supposed to be the hardest part of this project. Mm. Mm, mm. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. It's not over. We still got to do max prep time, max cook down, drop downs, but for the most part, you know. Yeah, man. So I'm pretty sure I can finish this by Sunday. Either Sunday or Monday, this will be finished, and then I'll move on to. I'll do a whole bunch of small little projects that I can finish in one shot, just to do quick things while I do my other stuff. And yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can't wait till I'm free of this project. If y'all are here, like and subscribe. Join me on my web development journey. Join me on my web development journey. This was a breakthrough. Now Malachi wants my attention. This was a breakthrough. When I started this project, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do filtering. How am I gonna do it? I did it though. Right, Malachi? I did it. Look at the camera. Look at it. Respect it. We did it. Look at the camera. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. All right. we're at the part of the stream where now we can chill, because that's all I'm doing for today. I done streamed for a total of 5+ hours. So what y'all want to talk about? What's going on? What y'all want to talk about? What's going on? Y'all been joining the Discord? Yeah, people are joining the Discord. Joining the Discord. Joining the Discord. What's up, Tomcat? New unreads. Oh, videos. Man, I want to appreciate y'all. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for watching me. Honestly, yeah. I appreciate y'all for watching me. Sometimes I'm like, why do people want to watch me anyway? But, you know, I appreciate it. And I hope we all learning together. Right, Malachi? We all learning together. And we are making strides. I hope y'all are out there studying and actually doing your work. I know a lot of y'all are younger. It's nice watching someone coding. Yes. What kind of database? I'm so glad I found this stream. It's been awesome to see the progress. Yes, man. Yes, man. I have been skipping my schoolwork and doing front-end administrator challenges instead. Was going to spend the rest of today working on the things for this week. Front-end administrator challenges get addictive after a while. I think they have the capacity to be addictive. So yeah, if y'all are here and y'all are watching the stream and y'all want to join the journey, especially if you're a beginner, well, it doesn't matter what skill level you are, because we got people of all skill levels in the oh, hold on. Who's this? Oh yeah, this dude. He's from India. Shout out to everybody from India. Man, let me tell you, when I went to school, it was like the Indian students that I felt like were the most interesting. Man, when I tell you, they gonna pass them classes no matter what. They not playing no games. Period. No matter what. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Indian Chinese. I knew a dude from Iran. A lot of students from Bangladesh. Yeah. My score. Oh, I'm already above that. Hold on. You can go look at my profile. I'm way above 150. We're gonna aim to have our film score. I'm gonna need you to get on my level. Get on my level. You know what? Let me go ahead and push this. Can I just do anything y'all want to talk about? He just want me to hold him. I'm not gonna hold you all night. Get down. He wants to be held. So let's see. We do get nah. I'm not about to hold you all night because you're about to go to sleep for real. Sometimes I forget you're like only 2 years old. He just turned 2. The way I work for hours in a row implies I'll probably reach hundreds very soon. You will. No doubt about it. I should be looking at yeah, my favorite thing to do is to chill and watch anime fights. Y'all have no idea. But I'm just glad that that I finished. Like, I got over the MongoDB is fine, but it's quite confusing at first. But nice to hear that you are learning document type DB. I'm also thinking of learning other relational databases too. I currently use MongoDB everywhere. That's cool. What's up, Vincent? How you doing, Vincent? One Piece is advisable to One Piece. Oh, it's advisable to start learning relational database like my SQL before starts learning non-relational database. Chris, do you get Hey, did you get a my anime list page? Let me open that on another monitor so I can see what you're talking about. My anime list. Okay, so what is my anime list? So what do I do here? Hold on, let me move my... No matter how creative everyone is, they can't type more than 2 or 3 words in their commit. Man, I am not typing. Cause I was being all descriptive at first, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not about to do all this. So you can add it to your list. I just have to sign up. Oh, and they got industry news, Webtoon. Most popular anime trailers. Did y'all see? I have not seen it yet, but we're about to watch it. Y'all might not like what I'm about to look at, but I watched Euphoria, and they have the third Euphoria season 3 trailer. What? Excuse me? I'm gonna watch this and then I'm probably gonna end the stream right here. Let's see what this is about.
A few years after high school, I don't know if life was exactly what I wished. But somehow, for the first time, I was
I don't pretend to know why.
I was just making content.
I was just making content. Oh, we can't. Oh, ooh, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Is he really gonna quit? Is this real?
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and
The other factory that we went.
Gang.
that's the cool shit about it.
Let me see how many niggas in chat act like they know who this niggas in
Oh,
here.
they said the N word. I can't believe people say that word. You know what? We don't talk about things like that here. We talk about coding. All right. What code was that? What code? What you talking about? Oh, that was the circumference of that code and the relative. It was a lot of code. Gosh, your recommendations look a lot like mine. Yeah, my recommendations get crazy. Like, yeah. But anyway, all right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to talk about before I go, or are we good tonight? We good. My recommendations are crazy. Thank y'all for... Who was what? Who was what? Ever had any... No, I have not had an internship. I would love to have an internship. Oh, that was from the new season of Euphoria. Euphoria season 3 is coming out. I've been, you know, it's crazy because just the other day I was like, my God, when is Euphoria season 3 coming out? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I want it to end, or like, what are we doing? So I'm still working my way through Stranger Things, and then the final season came out or whatever, but whatever. So yes, I would watch Euphoria, and I had a good time watching it too. No shame, no guilt. I loved it. And it's hard for me to get into shows. But anyway. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye. What's up, Sweaty Palms? Sweaty Palms, who are you? Right before I'm about to leave. Who is Sweaty Palms? Oh, what's up? Make sure you subscribe. I do coding stuff. If you into coding and stuff. Oh, you joined a few days ago when I was doing templates. Oh, okay. Yes, Discord. Oh, you already subbed? Thank you, Sweaty Palms. Hold on, let me subscribe to you. Hold on, because I saw you making content and stuff. I saw you doing stuff. When your last video? 2 years ago? Boy, if you don't start posting again. Anyway. Alright, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all probably in the morning or in the afternoon. So, we're going to start doing what we're going to do. First stream of the day is going to be theory, where we learn JavaScript concepts. And if you caught that one today, you know what I'm talking about. Second one is going to be building projects or whatever. Working on the same recipe finder builder projects. That's going to be the main stream. The first stream is going to be mainly me being quiet and learning shit. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all.